Rural Britain is in uproar, and for good reason. Dozens of Labour MPs have just turned their backs on farming communities, voting to uphold Sir Keir Starmer's controversial inheritance tax raid on family farms. The question is, why? And what does this mean for the future of British agriculture? Here's the story. Labour's changes to inheritance tax mean farmers will now pay 20% on agricultural properties worth over £1 million. For couples, the threshold is higher at £3 million. But critics warn this policy could devastate tens of thousands of farms. Shadow Environment Secretary Victoria Atkins didn't hold back during yesterday's debate, urging Labour MPs to axe the family farm tax. She highlighted the worry, distress and sense of betrayal felt by farming families and accused Labour of using cockeyed accounting to justify the policy. And even within Labour's own ranks, there's resistance. Marcus Campbell Savers, representing over 1,600 farms in Penrith, slammed his own party, saying he wasn't willing to break his word to farmers. "I'm no rebel," he said, "but I made promises and I intend to keep them." A rare display of integrity or a sign of deeper cracks within Labour. Let's look at the bigger picture. Over 75,000 farms could eventually be affected, according to campaigners, despite the Treasury claiming the changes will only impact about 500 estates annually. Meanwhile, one farmer said, "This tax could mean the end for us." Another farmer said, "My family's worked this land for generations. How are we supposed to pay these bills?" But here's what Labour is saying. Their spokesman claims the changes are fair, balanced and designed to protect small family farms. They've pledged a £5 billion farming budget over 2 years, the largest in history, to ensure sustainable food production. However, critics argue this funding doesn't address the immediate threat posed by the tax hike. The backlash is already building. Just last month, 13,000 farmers protested in London, calling for a U-turn on this policy. So here we are. British farmers feel betrayed, rural communities are in turmoil, and Labour MPs are defending a policy many see as disastrous. What do you think? Is this inheritance tax raid necessary to fix the nation's finances, or is it a betrayal of our countryside?